What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Kevin Show. We are on episode 7 already. Jesus, it's been quite a while, I guess. Today we have Specialized Diecast Group on Instagram.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, before we get to the actual interview, I gotta do the boring disclaimer stuff and then we can get to the good stuff. The views expressed in this show are not the views of the Model News Group nor of anybody associated with Model News. These are our own personal views, opinions, etc., all that bullshit. We got a nice pink logo in the corner. There. So, now that that's done with, let's get. Oh, wait, I forgot something. There may be some mild to moderate language. I know there was with the Diecast Construction Expert and Emporium interviews, but I don't think that's going to be that much of a fucking problem. Whoops. So yeah, so let's get started. So you're into demolition, quite obviously.
Yeah, I have a lot of. I like the hammers, so almost every single one of my excavators has a hammer attachment for it. But yeah, that's about it. I like to. I don't have like a bunch of those shear machines or anything like that. They don't interest me too much. But yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of my models come from mini construction. Like my two 345s, my PC 360, my 365. So there's a decent amount of custom work all done by him. And then 320 DLRR made the stiff link thumb on my 345, which came out pretty nice.
I have the 336D with shear, the North Scrap one. I mean North Scrap. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore, does it?
Yeah. It has a shear on it.
Yeah, there was a version with the shear.
Oh, the 336DL with that. I know which one you're talking about. With the scrap shear, right?
Yeah, I never had too much use for it, so.
Yeah. I heard North Scott is losing their license.
It's
That
done.
should be
They're done
for
dilly.
cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're done dilly fucked.
Yeah. They're probably gonna go out of business soon.
Act
Cause really, what else do they have?
Bobcat.
Yeah. I mean that didn't sell close to what the cat models were. You know.
Well, yeah, but they haven't been producing actual cat models in quite some time. It seems like Tonka's been pulling the weight, really.
Yeah, I hope whoever gets the new license, whatever this new company is, maybe they'll make like the new 320Es or something like that. That would be pretty nice.
Really, I don't see them making a 320E. I'd see them making a 320F. Cause
Yeah,
the 320F
something
was
like
announced.
that.
Yeah, the 320F was announced last week. They're about a year behind the 336F. And 3 years behind the
Well,
420F.
336F isn't really much different than the E, like looks wise.
Well, I mean, there is differences in the engine cover, but underneath it's Tier 4 final and all that great technical.
Yeah, all that emissions bullshit.
Yeah, but I guess we gotta have clean, burning, diggy hose.
Yep. So how do you like that 318 you got today?
It's nice. It's NZG. The only thing wrong with it is the stick cylinder is too short, but that's NZG for you.
I have to say, NGG's like older models, they're not that bad. Like they lack detail, but they're okay models. Yeah, they're pretty good for that. Like I have a 325 BL with a quick coupler and a bucket and a hammer, and that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, the 325B is a nice model. I'd love to get the C, but that's not gonna happen feasibly.
Yeah, those things are expensive. Every time I run into one, I'll just be like, oh, for that price, I'll just get another 349, which is also a great model.
It is. I have one myself. Now, I just got the Bobcat E55 and 125th scale. I will say the bucket curl sucks.
Well, I was actually planning to get that. I don't have too many 125th scales. I think I have the 1 millionth order. That's about it. But I was thinking about getting that once. Next time I went to the Bobcat dealer, but you know,
It's a nice model. I'm just not a fan of the quick couplers on the 1/25th scale stuff, but
what is the quick coupler like?
uh, pretty much just like the reverse version of a North Scout one, where the clip-on is
Hmm.
on the back and then the pop-in tabs are on the front.
Uh, yeah, the Northcott quick couplers, they suck. They like fucking suck. When you like if you use it too much, taking off the bucket, putting a different attachment on, then if you want to like curl in the attachment, it like pops out of the quick coupler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've had my share of North Scout pieces, so
Yeah, that gets pretty annoying because of course it's plastic. But yeah, that's what happens with most of my models with that kind of quick coupler. Every time I try and curl in the bucket, if I take the bucket and I try and curl it in, it just pops out of the quick coupler.
yeah, no, 349. People keep saying that the quick coupler on it is fragile, and it's really not.
Yeah, I haven't. I
I
take my buckets off all the time.
Yeah, same man. I haven't had a problem now. It's isolated problems here and there, like a spring or whatever, but it's no real big manufacturing problem.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, if it's so like small, really, so you can't make it perfect. Of course it's gonna be fragile.
Yep. Wow, this is interesting. A picture of a box gets 61 likes on Instagram. Thanks, guys. Um, okay, I gotta do this advertisement for my good friend Tommy. Contact Diecast Emporium for some Diecast Emporium T-shirts today. Follow him on Instagram at Diecast Emporium or on Facebook, facebook.com/Diecast Emporium, or check out his YouTube, which again is Diecast Emporium. And
um,
also, Model News T-shirts are coming in tomorrow. They are for sale for $20 each, but here's the thing: throughout the entire month of October, every shirt sold, all the proceeds will go towards breast cancer research. Not just the pink ones, but all of them. All the money raised will go towards breast cancer research during the month of October. Get yours today.
Now that is actually a very good idea, and that is very thoughtful of you. As you were talking about that, I was actually just thinking an excavator model would be pretty cool in pink with the ribbon on the counterweight. That
Uh,
would be pretty cool.
I mean,
Something like that.
Case made that pink back of the Digging for a Cure one a couple years ago.
I have that. It's actually it's pretty cool, but an excavator would also be cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about actually getting buying a excavator and actually having it paid up in the Model News livery and giving that away at some point during our 24-hour live stream. That is December 19th through 20th, 2015, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I wanted to say I was gonna fuck with some people's head and say Eastern Pacific time, so but that wouldn't work. But yeah, I was wanting to get a excavator, probably like a 336D or something like that, and have it paid up in the Model News livery.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty cool too. Everyone who like if I wanted to paint one of my models, I'd be too scared that if I fuck it up, there's really nothing that you can do because once you fuck up the paint, the model's pretty much ruined unless you go through all the sandpaper shit and all of that.
There's been more cussing in this episode so far than there has been in the construction expert Emporium interview for the first half an hour. By the way, that's almost turns out to be 2 hours, which explains why I have a terrible voice at the end of it.
Yeah, I have like a right now. Uh, so how many models do you have in your collection? We never really see any collection pics.
Yeah, so far it's like 184 150th
That's pretty nice.
and
It's a big
expensive.
size.
And
Yeah,
expensive. It adds up. I mean, I got some CCM, I got some TWH sword.
I don't even want to know how much money I have into my models because it would be pretty scary.
I'm scared. I know it's well over 16 grand at this point, but
Yeah.
I mean, considering I just spent $134 on a couple 125th scale and a couple 150th scale,
Where did you get those from?
3000toys.com. The only reason I get there is because reward points, man.
Yeah, when I want Bobcat stuff, I tend to go to the dealer so you can bust their balls and get a cheaper price.
Oh, I love busting Rotex balls. Wait, they have almost all women though there as receptionists and stuff. So busting their vaginas, I guess.
Wait, what website was that again? With all the women?
Oh, that's Rotek. You gotta call them directly.
Road Tech. I never heard of them.
Yeah, Rotek, the paving company.
Nah, I never heard.
Really? The Rotek shuttle buggy?
Oh, those are the guys on Instagram, right? They have an Instagram page,
I don't know.
or am I?
I'm not up to
Yeah,
date. I like
I
post.
think I'm following them.
I don't know if I am. If they, I don't even. I don't even.
It's like a mobile roadshow something, right?
No, it's actually a company that makes paving equipment.
Oh, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about then. Yeah, but
Let's put it in simple. They make pavers, shuttle buggies, and cold milling machines.
okay. Yeah, that's another thing. They don't make too many pavers, right?
They make some decent ones out there. I mean, there's a bunch of Vogel, and I know Diecast Emporium's gonna fucking correct me. I'm gonna get a message at 2 o'clock in the morning. Give me an accurate pronunciation.
He just got a nice Hitachi. That high reach, that thing is pretty cool. The Hitachi 1000K high reach,
Who?
a Diecast Emporium. I heard that's
Oh,
a pretty nice model.
yes, it is. I actually have it myself.
You do?
Yeah, it's a nice model. The only thing I hate about it is the tracks because they're hook link and NZG.
That's and they're pretty skinny, correct? Right?
Yeah, the 870s tracks are skinny too. It looks like Hitachi has an obsession with skinny tracks. Of
Yeah, I like a wide undercarriage.
course,
Like
they are
I like
rock tracks though.
mhm. I like the 320 by North Scott has the wide track pads, and the PC 360's track pads are pretty wide too.
I love the 320 tracks.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like the undercarriage.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate, believe it or not.
Mhm. It is.
I can't believe we're talking about a Northcott piece here.
The everyone complains about the PC 360, and I have two of them, and I actually have really nothing to complain about them. Everyone says that the cylinders are loose, but I actually have one with the 245 bucket, which is pretty heavy, and it will hold any position that I want.
I got the Cat AP600 right here without the canopy, and I love it because it actually has a decent screed on it.
That's pretty cool.
It's a nice model, I will say though. Even though I wish the hopper was a little bit longer so I could accommodate the shuttle buggy box more efficiently
Mhm.
instead of having it tilted and backwards.
Yeah, we should. That paving dial would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I got my plans for a Dio coming up in the future.
I don't really have any room for like a dio table, but I just do like the outside dio kind of thing.
Hey, there's always making a Dio on the roof.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
It would be
My
kind of funny.
my neighbors would be looking at me.
What
Have
the
like,
what the fuck are you doing up on the roof? I'm making a Dio. What the fuck? Like
be
that?
like, bitch, I'm making a foundation right now.
The on a fucking roof? What the fuck?
Yeah, that
That's
would be pretty funny.
backwards. That's fucking backwards. I swear.
So,
Then get your fat ass up on that ladder and climb your fat ass up here and see what I'm doing yourself.
what's gonna be your next model to your collection?
I already have two Cat 627s pre-ordered. So
Who makes those?
talking.
They make They make pretty good excavators, but I have the 340. I really have nothing to complain about, but they have like a lot of people that says that their stuff is junk. Like
Yeah,
the excavators, particularly that I'm talking about. Like a lot of people say that they send them the 340 with broken tracks and the road builder with a bunch of problems.
I'm not a fan of the tracks on there, but
The tracks on the road builder or the 340.
Road Builder.
I have to admit, what you did to that 336E with the road builder stick is a great idea. That's pretty cool.
It's a little bit too long for it, but it's not like I'm just gonna modify the entire stick for it.
But look at a sewer machine. I mean, they have long sticks.
Yeah, but never mind. I'm not gonna make a joke.
What was the joke?
It was a very terribly timed dick joke, but I was gonna say the guys that have the long sewer sticks don't exactly have the longest, you know.
It's pretty good.
I guess. I mean, considering I just came up with it out of the blue, and the fact that it's a very poorly timed dick joke, but still. By the way, if you guys are watching, like, isn't this supposed to be professional? No fucking way.
Yeah, I'm like clueless right now. I've never done anything like this before.
Oh, it gets pretty boring after you do it 100 times.
So, let's see. What's next?
When you
Oh,
when you've done this
Volvo.
when you've
What
done
happened?
this when you've done this for like 3 years, like I have, it gets pretty boring.
The Volvo EC235.
Oh fuck.
That's a pretty nice model.
It is, but someone paid fucking $400 for one.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Cough, cough. Cullen.
I didn't say it. He did. He said it.
Yeah, that kid's been dying for one for a long time. But that's I have to admit that's a pretty cool looking model. But a KCX210 on Instagram said that when he bought one, they sent it to him without a blade. Like the
I'm not a fan of the blade anyways.
Yeah, but like a new company sends you a model like missing something. Like if you would have just bought a 312s and they sent it to you with no blade,
I'd be
that
fine
would
with
have.
that.
Uh,
Well, I mean,
but
I
it's.
guess I would be fine with that.
I mean, I wouldn't care, but just it's not right, you know.
Well, I'm gonna put it this way. That excavator is about what, 35 tons or so?
The EC235,
Yeah.
35 tons, correct.
Why in the fuck would you need a blade on something that's larger than 30 tons? You
Yeah, that's
wouldn't.
actually I think that's the first excavator that had a blade
But let's put it this
that I
way.
know of.
But the Cat 335 FLCR also has a blade.
Those are like heavy compact excavators.
But let's
They
put
look they look so small on pictures, but they're really
yeah, but
like
let's put it this way though. I'll be completely honest. Those are for more European style machines with the
yeah, you
blades.
don't. That's why you really can't get the 235 here because it's very popular in Europe
The
apparently. Like all the
235
model websites,
the
you
235 is a developed world style machine.
hmm But the model is what I'm talking about. Like that, when you look it up on all the websites, it's all from like China and all these other places.
There's no diecast model of one though.
Hmm?
You mean a diecast model?
Yeah. I'm
There's
talking about the 235.
Oh, the 235. I thought we still talking about the 335.
Oh no, the 335 is a Euro spec machine, just like the 340.
No, actually, the 335 is meant for all markets, including American and
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
The American market one is not standard with a blade, unlike the European.
Wow, that's pretty weird.
The
I
three
haven't saw a 335 yet.
the three the 340 and the D6R that Talking did, those are both Asian market machines.
And they're also Euro spec. When I went to Europe, I went to the cat dealer. They had a bunch of them. They were actually pretty cool. I have to admit. It's a if I'm correct, it's a 330 on a 345 undercarriage.
I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times. Here's how Kevin describes it, aka Kevin Drennan, my usually esteemed 30-year-old co-host. How strange does that sound? Um, Pretty much the 340 is what would happen if a 345 and a 336 got together, had sex, and had a baby.
There you go.
Pretty much, but I will say this though, the Volvo, I can live without it because I hope Diecast Masters, the new guys, I hope they make a zero tail excavator, but
Is Diecast Masters the guys that are gonna be doing the new cat machines?
yep.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty cool if they made like a 321 or a 328 and stuff like that.
They,
Like change it up a little bit.
you will not be seeing a 328 because it is not. It's considered a non-current production model since it has been
Hmm.
discontinued and replaced by the 335. And the
They're
321,
not. They're not gonna make that anymore. The 328.
nope, it's already discontinued. The 321 will be slowly discontinued over the next year or so. And
What's gonna replace the 321?
the 325
The 325 what?
F.
They make a reduced radius version too?
Actually, the 325D was the last one in the normal standard excavator version. From now on, it's gonna be a reduced tail swing.
That's pretty cool. I love the look of the reduced tail swings, the excavate, the real ones and the models. But I've operated a 320E LRR for like a month or two. I gotta tell you, it was such a bitch because the thing had like no counterweight whatsoever.
It has
So
counterweights, just not hanging off the back, so it's very
yeah,
imbalanced.
so
Because I operated
if
321 for a lot earlier this year, so
I had like three track pads over the hull. Then I was lifting out some concrete, and it really didn't have too great of a stability. But it does come in handy because you're not looking behind you every time you turn to see if you're gonna take something out.
even though it still has a rear view camera.
I know it had, but
I know.
I like I usually operate all the old BL series and everything, so a rear view camera and all of that is definitely a plus.
Yeah, I will say this though, the 321 is fun to run, well, except for when you got some track hanging over, and then all of a sudden you swing it the wrong way, and your counterweight's well where you don't want it to be, and then you start to
Hmm.
slowly fall in.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's what happened. That's what was happening with the 320 DLRR. I'm oh my god, the 320 ELRR. But it's very comfortable. It's quiet. It's definitely a smooth machine. But
But
again, I'm comparing it to like a 330 BL or a 320 BL or something like that. So
or a 321 BLCR. There is such thing
hmm
as a 321B.
I've never saw that before.
Google image it. It's 321 BLCR.
It's what is it
It's
like?
a zero tail.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's such thing as a B series zero tail.
What?
Yeah,
It's a
it's different, but it's true.
321 what?
BLCR.
BLC. I'm looking that up now. What? This thing is pretty cool.
I'd love to see one. I wouldn't want to operate one, but I'd love to see one.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a 311.
Mm,
The 311 what is that thing?
yeah.
the 311 BL, or the B, or whatever the hell that thing is.
That one thingy.
I've operated a Cat 245. That was something different. Those things are like much different than all the new excavators.
Yeah, Cat was about 20 years behind when updating them finally to the 300 series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They for some reason I always thought that the 245 was 45 tons because of the numbers. Like the Cat 235 is 35 tons, so for some reason I thought that the 245 was 45 tons, but it's really 65 tons.
The 235, I believe, is more like 50 tons.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Joe told
Uh,
me. Joe's like my little expert over there. That's why K-Cup works, is because I'm over here being a dipshit idiot half the time, and he's the one to correct me.
uh, See, now I feel like an idiot.
Yeah,
I'm I
it's
really never operate the 2 series machines. The only thing that I operated was the 245. That's it. That was for like 2 hours. I'm usually on, like I said, three the 320 DLRR, which was that was last month. I was on that for like a month and a half. Now I'm on a 320 CL. That's also a nice machine.
the model just sucks of it though.
Oh, the 320 CL apparently is the worst model in history.
Oh no, it's not the worst model in history. It's just pretty bad.
That thing looks like a turtle. Like the shape, it looks like some kind of baby's toy. It looks nothing like the CL.
No, not really.
It looks too it must be like the undercarriage is weird.
The cab is fucked.
Mhm. The undercarriage is retarded.
That might be offensive. I'm not sure, but that might be offensive.
How?
I don't fucking know. It sounds retarded though. Whoops. Anyways, I wish we'd see a Cat 420 F2
Cat 420 F2.
with
Let
the
me
new
Google image this.
cab design and all that stuff.
420 F2. Yeah, whenever I'm on a backhoe, I tend to be on like a 450 or something like that.
Either way, it's the F2
Something a
series
little
of
bit bigger.
backhoes.
Apparently, I've talked to an operator of the one of the F2 series. They're pretty comfortable, apparently. But one thing that they say is the John Deere backhoes are faster than the Cat backhoes in driving speed and everything else. Apparently, it's faster.
You know what I always say? Nothing runs like a deer with a cat on its back until the link boat ate them both, and then the link boat got smashed into pieces and then made into a chicken sandwich by a Cat 390F.
What the hell just happened?
Okay, so a deer was running, a cat was chasing after it on its back,
Okay.
a link boat ate them both, and then the link boat got made into a chicken sandwich by a Cat 390.
You know, that's a pretty cool machine, the Cat 300.9.
Okay, so last episode, I don't know if you watched it or not.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
That thing's more for plunging toilets.
That thing is tiny.
That
That's
thing will
tiny.
fit through a doorway.
And no, I know. I brought it down into a basement actually, and there were only stairs. So we put plywood on this like as a ramp to go down the stairs. And I didn't want to flip the machine, so I stood behind it and drove it down.
There's no safety?
Like it flips easy. What? Oh, like safety. This where it has to feel your ass on the seat.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
Well, I mean, it's kind of understandable when your ass is almost as big as the engine.
But I have to admit, the thing is actually pretty cool. Like that top roll cage thing, it flips down so you can go somewhere that's low and the undercarriage comes out. But you have to see the hammer for this thing. It's so small.
I know, that's why I said just duct tape a plunger to the end and use it to unclog toilets. And then
I'm gonna.
once you're done with that, if you know your drainage thing or whatever gets full, just dig a new shithole.
Yeah, I want to take that hammer home and put it on one of my models. I'm sure it will fit.
It's really that small?
Oh, it's pretty small. Not like it's not gonna fit on the model, but it's small.
Is it like the size of an Xbox? I can picture that.
Size of an Xbox. Maybe a little bit bigger. Little bit bigger.
Okay. Is it like the size of a trash can?
I don't know. What kind of trash can?
Uh, regular like small trash can.
Yeah, probably about that.
Holy
That
shit,
thing doesn't.
that's
The thing
tiny.
doesn't punch though. It has like no balls. It's like get off the machine and hit the rock with a hammer, like a hammer to hammer in nails, and you'll finish quicker.
Again, it's used for unclogging fucking toilets. But
Look up the hammer for it. You'll get an idea if you look it up.
yeah, it's probably as big as my foot.
Eh.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures on Google Images.
Yeah, I know because people love their small little plunger hoe.
Yeah. I think that I hate running small equipment. It's so boring.
No, I can enjoy running a skid steer.
Skid steers are pretty fun. I uh I hate using the 4-in-1 for demolition though.
Uh, I love my little 289D. Now that's one nice little skiddy.
Did you see the Bobcat S70?
Uh, S70. Oh, the little guy?
Yeah, that thing also fits through a standard doorway.
That's the sound of my phone charger finally dying on me.
Oh shit. There's a picture of a 300.9 with an enclosed cab.
What?
Damn. I'm gonna message this to you. That's pretty
Now,
weird.
now I will say this though: the 300.9 weighs just about the same as our own esteemed talk show co-host Anthony Lucibello. Just kidding.
Now, Anthony has like what, a bunch of like old equipment, or I
Michigan,
never really got that.
Michigan Clark. He loves his
And then
Michigans.
and then Cat Mac. What does that guy do?
Oh, Kevin. My evil twin from hell. Uh, he sits there and eats chocolate chip cookies.
Does he do like the same thing as Anthony?
No, he sits there, bitches and moans all day. No, I'm kidding. He actually works with a landscaping company or something like that. All I know is he looks like Julian from Trailer Park Boys. And
And
if you don't know what Julian looks like, fucking Google it. Julian from Trailer Park Boys.
for some reason, Logging Truck is obsessed with him.
That's not a logging truck. That's some weird douchebag.
Cole Carpenter.
Mm, I don't. I don't know.
So you don't think that that's a logging truck? That guy that's back now, the one that says that he's logging truck.
Yeah, it's not logging truck. Now that is some small attachments right there.
You looking at it?
I think if I took a piss right now, it'd fill that bucket up.
Ah, yeah, that's another thing. How is it like faster than a bunch of like Dora's cousins with shovels?
That's
Not to
just
be racist.
racist. That's just racist.
See,
I'm
like,
gonna take a guess. You live in California,
nope. I
Arizona,
live in New York.
New York,
Yeah, what about you?
Indianapolis. Well, that just surprised me.
Yeah, I get to do all that shit in Manhattan with the foundations, lowering in all the excavators and all that good stuff.
The World Trade Center.
I haven't been there yet, but some company Skanska is doing all their work, but I've been on jobs like that, like with all the elevator pits and all that.
Hey, you never know. You might run into a certain somebody.
Who's that?
I don't know. You might run into a hot chick or something.
Where?
It's New York, man.
40 feet down in a hole?
Probably. You know what they say? There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a 365 with a hammer on the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a 365. God damn it, phone charger. If you're gonna die, die, you bastard. Okay, back on topic. By the way, yes, I just sang Hole in the Bottom of the Sea for you people that still can't believe your ears, eyes, or noses, even though you can't see or smell this. And there's going to be that one person that can barely hear this, turn your hearing aid up.
Now, all of the equipment that you take pictures of, is that like a family business or?
No, that's just a bunch of people I don't know that probably hate me and probably see my stuff on Instagram and want to kill me for sneaking into their construction sites. I
So it's
love,
just like job sites near you?
pretty much, I love you guys too.
Whose equipment do you operate?
3Ds for a while and then that went out the window when I left.
So they were just like pretty chill and they let you go on their
Yeah,
shit.
yes,
That's pretty cool.
I love chill people because I don't have to ask to do anything. I just do it.
There was a 235 on a job the other day. It was like a demo job, and it was like 6 o'clock, and of course I had to stop and hop the fence to take a couple of pictures.
By the way, Mr. Diecast Employment is watching in. He does have his license in government or military or something like that. So he is a law enforcement personnel and he threatened to arrest me.
Oh, that's very nice.
Remember, I'm not guilty or I'm innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, even though I did admit to stealing a couple things, which I probably shouldn't have just said. Everyone, see you in fucking prison.
Be streaming live from the jail cell.
That's gonna be an interesting 24-hour show.
uh, what else? Do you have any 345 models?
345 BMH.
That's the material handler. The hydraulic excavator conversion is pretty cool.
It's very simple. All you gotta have is a 385 BL, which is getting harder and harder to come across. God fucking
Hmm.
damn you, phone charger!
I
Guys,
mean,
I'm gonna be.
you should also be able to use the 385 CL, no?
There is one major difference that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. The power edge difference. Because a
Uh,
345 has a power, or 345B has a power stripe, and if you put a power edge on there, phonetically it'd be incorrect.
okay. I have My 345 with the 336 boom and stick has the power edge, so I have to order the different logos from Buffalo Road Imports.
Yeah. I'm thinking about ordering the Cat 416C from them.
Okay. From Buffalo Road Imports.
Yep.
One thing that they need to do is update their prices.
They just updated their website. That's one thing every 10 years.
Like that Cat 320, the 320C, the original retail price was $50, and now people pay like $20 for them, and they still have the thing up there as $50. Now the
No,
416 that you said that you wanted to order was NZG, correct? If it's the open cab one.
incorrect. It's NZG.
And it's open cab, correct?
Yep. Hi, Ian from Cranes Etc.
This model comes complete out of the box.
Complete out of the box.
Now, do you have any NZG backhoes?
Uh, not backhoes. I have a backhoe, but that's a different story. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't have any NZG backhoes. I got Erdl, Norscott, and that's just about it, actually.
The North ones are pretty nice. I like how they gave you the attachments.
Yeah, even though the 4-1 bucket was way oversized.
Yeah. The Cat M316 was actually supposed to come with a hammer. And there's even a spot. I just got an M316 not too long ago. There's even a spot for the hammer in the box.
You must have gotten an early edition M316.
Like there's a place for the hammer to go. I don't know why they
I
would
I
not give
know
us the hammer.
it was
That's
originally
pretty dumb.
advertised as having the hammer, but
Mhm.
back in 2007 or so when it was first introduced, and it just never really caught on, I guess.
I mean, there would have been a lot more sales if they had it with the hammer, don't you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, but the quick coupler, or if you even call that a quick coupler,
Oh
that's hammer.
damn. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. I got an industrial scale models hammer for mine, and I was trying to take my bucket off, and I actually snapped the whole thing off.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do over there, but that isn't even a quick coupler. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
so I think we're getting ready to wrap this up. I'm thinking there will be a part two to this tomorrow or something.
Alright, yeah, no problem. So this is just like my first time doing something like this, so I gotta think about some nice ideas to be a crackhead about and talk about.
Crackhead.
So, yeah, if there's a part two, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, guys, I do have to say this. The Model News 24-hour live stream, if you want to be a part of it, it is open invitation right now. You just have to contact me to reserve your spot today. So, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So, for any last words, I guess? I
Uh,
feel like I'm getting
I'll,
ready to kill you, I guess.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess. If I'm not dead by then. I don't know.
I ura e uakbar the dagu. I don't fucking know. By the way, if the FBI is watching, I am not a part of ISIS. So good night, everybody.
Allah Akbar! Boom! The hell was that?
That was not me.
I want
Okay,
to order one of those T-shirts from you.
okay. The shipment will come in tomorrow.
All
So,
right.
contact
I
me about
want
that tomorrow.
a pink one, and then what colors do you have?
We got the Pink Breast Cancer Awareness Month one, and then we got the standard one.
All right.
But anyways, guys, we'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great night, day,
Buy some shirts.
whatever fucking time zone you're in, or daytime, or whatever the fuck it is. Good night.